I would like to welcome you into a space of accessing your personal technology. Cheers to your health, wealth. Cheers to your life. This is Technology of Self, a human potential podcast. Technology of Self is a podcast where we explore the frontiers of human potential and well-being in this new era of health and wellness. At the nexus of this transformative age, our human potential is above and beyond what it has ever been. In this new era of innovation, we explore how we, humanity and Earth, are already great technologies of great potency to be discovered, heard, known, felt, seen, lived, and loved. Humanity is at the cusp of a great change. This is our potential for evolution, a true evolution of all humankind. We're ready for a new way of being, and we have it. We have the power within us, and through the power of innovation, we can celebrate life itself. When we realize our natural potency, our personal, individual humanity, we can come into the grace of the great harmony of life on earth today, that we have that power and potency within us. The great harmony of life streams through us, runs through us. This is how we can create a new earth. I'm D-Love, your guide on this journey to explore the vast landscapes of our minds, our bodies, our spirit, and our human innovation. Thank you for joining me in this quest to unlock our full potential through the wisdom of the ages and the edge of today. So allow me to further introduce myself. Though I've had many names throughout my travels, for the purposes of this podcast, let's call me D-Love. D-E stands for initials. I've got many names, so let's just say D-Love, because I love being the love, the delight, the grace. I consider myself a new earth nomad, and I've explored the worlds of the globe as a digital media artist and a nomad. And I've been interested in how do we use media and technology to share the sacred lands, to share the sacred peoples of this earth. How do we come to a knowing of the realms and the inner abyss and back to the cosmos again, so that it can serve ourselves for our personal human technology and all of those we connect with. So with a purpose to know what people of Earth need since I was a child, and how I may help support the coming to a fruition of life and our journeys being beautiful, healthy, and alive, vibrant. I went on a hero's journey of my own, where I'm now bringing back this elixir in the form of this podcast, where I'm putting myself out there in the world in the highest and best way that I may, and so that I can share the offerings of others I've met along the way. I'm going to interview and share some of the best insights and findings that myself and my colleagues, my friends and associates have found and would love to share with the world. Our unique view is ready to be seen, heard, felt, and known, because we've been on this hero's journey to come alive in our bodies after whatever traumas, feuds, any kind of discomfort in our culture or our families. It's ready to be shed and to be a new way. And so this is my offering, is the podcast, and also classes and coaching. So find wherever the link is in the description, and ask me if you want to know. So in reviewing new and ancient and future forward expertise in the realms of health, wellness, human potential, and evolution, we'll be spanning the worlds of what's possible for our innate technology, for our own bodies, our own minds, our hearts, our lives, ourselves, and all that we are connected with. So we're here to support the narrative, a new narrative of a tale that's beyond survival. And it gets into the territory of rival. So life itself is a treasurable space that we may occupy with intention, vision, and conscious unification in all our relations, beginning with a relation with self. So the keys to the conscious stores that house our potential, our own personal potential, lay in the places we are on the verge of discovery of, in the era of this next evolution of humans coming alive. Open sesame, whip out those magical wands and our praise for life, sing with the tongues of delight, and cast open the gates and passages to new realms of our own treasures within. You've got a gem. You've got so many gems inside of you ready to shine. So we're here to support that by bringing ideas of a new paradigm to life. So when we become whole, we may be a being with all our parts, light and dark, shadow and gift, and illuminated parts integrated into our beingness with knowing, intention, and direction, so that we may resonate with meaning, purpose, and harmony in all our relations. And so we may dance into the beat and the rhythm of our vibe. So we may unite with our vibe tribe, with those people who are here to sing and dance in the pace of the heart of earth rhythm together. Enough casting off of the fragments of unknown egos and beings that are not us, voices that have no connection to our heart and soul. It's time to bring all the parts back and make them whole. Bring the illuminated, bring the shadow, bring the darkness, bring the love into one space and align with our purpose and our truth. Come alive. So when we know our own personal truths and that we're all connected, we are golden. The Quechua and Peru say, Wataska. We are all connected. May we all know that what happens in the micro happens in the macro. What happens to you happens to me. What happens to we happens to all. So every little bit, a morsel of this or that is in everyone. We can tap in with the consciousness of each other, understand, reveal, and come alive. We are the 100%, and all our consciousnesses are interwoven. For me, this journey began since I can first remember. I remember my unique outlook on life when I was walking around like a toddler. I actually thought I flew, but that's a whole other thing, right? There was difference. I was different than my family. It's as if I came from another world with ideas about how we operate on Earth that was different than I was being told that reality was. Who says I'm actually really different? But we are all conditioned and thought that the world works in a way that we are told. And when I was told, no, you're not flying, or those dreams you're having at night are not real, and no, we didn't go hike the top of Yosemite and fly in our little art cars, I was like, what? We didn't? Don't you remember? I remember saying this when I was like 3 or 4, and everyone being like, it was just a dream, Dee. That was just a dream. It wasn't real. And I was so perplexed. So later when I look back on this, I see I still have those hopes and dreams that I always have had, hopes and dreams for life on Earth to come alive. And this has been my vision since I was a child, that I want to see all our relations to come alive, to experience the deepest of joys and blisses and beautiful connections that we can potentially have with each other. When deep and down inside, we probably all have this feeling. So how do we unite that? And that has been my journey. As a child, my dreams, my sleeping dreams at night were interconnected. And later as an adult, I see that our hopeful dreams, our aspirations are interconnected as well. past, present, future. All of these parts of ourselves are interlinked. When I was a child, I told myself to remember. I was remembering what it was like to be the magical child, the magical golden child I felt I was. And I was remembering the future when I remember and when I integrate all my parts and become. We're there. After my inner adventures and my outer adventures, I created workshops and courses. And I started them and then I stopped them and I stumbled along and I kept learning more. And I'm seeing more and more how our dream worlds and our thoughts and our motives, our intentions, our feelings, our words cast out a vibe and energy. And how do I shapeshift mine after I was enculturated in a way that was different than my dream? So, in seeing that our thoughts and our feelings share a common meaning and purpose, inside where we tap into the field of that value, that purpose, we know there's other people feeling that too. Even though everyone might not feel it, they might have 1%, a kernel of sand in the desert, a drop in the ocean of the same feeling. Let me ask you, what is real for you? What's real for me? What's real for me is I got some eyelashes that I put on backwards and I've never done this before. My hair is shining and I put some lights up and got the hat on and it's raining outside and I'm so happy I'm finally doing this. Let me ask you, how do you cast your spells through your words, your minds, your gestures? As we're the technology and we have the media inside of us, of our thoughts, our visions, our dreams, our breath, our word, what do we hear? What is it we see? What do we feel? What do we know? This is like media. And we're the instruments of our own creation. As an instrument that we can play in the orchestra of the world that we're living in this time. So what's that sound? Vibe. What's the feeling? What's the impression? What are your thoughts? The philosophy of your life. What's the medicine around? And I'm not talking a pill. I'm talking medicine, energetic medicine, feeling medicine, word medicine. What diet are you on? Media diet, food diet, thought diet. What are you creating? What's your business here? So these are deep and profound questions. And this is what we'll be looking at. This is a place where media matters, where technology is. We are the technology. We're creating technology that mimics our own lives. So as an extension of ourselves, technology being or enhancing what we already are and how we live and how we may live in harmony with each other, discovering resonance with our soul's calling on the deepest, most potent levels of being, and activate what truly has meaning to us and touches the lives of those around us on outward. Does that sound exciting? If we're all connected, wouldn't that be what we want the most? Wouldn't we assure that everyone, I see you in the kach alakin, you're another me, so I want you to be as well as me. I want me to be as well as you. I want us together to be living, thriving in wellness. So these degrees of connection, we have degrees of connection, not degrees of separation. These degrees of connection can spread through the world like a butterfly effect, touching and rippling in waves, connecting to the heart and soul of you and you and you and you. So I believe that we are conductors of our own lives. This is our own circus. How are you going to play this in your symphony, your opera, your theater? We have a choice as to how we will play. Play it, play our lives, play this, play our scenes, narrate, direct. What are you going to direct? As directors of our story, as actors in our play, as designers of our life and architects of our world, we're able to put into creation and be the change we came here to be, to live, to enjoy, to be the next generation that is evolved. For the next generations, how can we be more alive now, more aware now? How can we support life on Earth? Those who gave us the gift of life, they supported us to come through. So how can we support the next generations to come through as conduits of light and love through us? We are the conduits of creation. We are the technology. Can you feel it now? I am this amazing organic being. We are inherently advanced technologies with a great potential to lead a purposeful, impactful life for the health and wealth of all involved. From digital creator to storyteller, to CEO to speaker, to healer, healing myself, to traveler and nomad on a quest to envision a new life, to being a dream coach and a workshop creator, to offer people the vision of how to design their life as artists. I'm a designer, I'm an artist, and I'd love to share this with you. I've lived a few lives and I'm ready to bring the elixir home. We all have our own hero's journey. I've had mine, and I'm ready to share mine with you and all the connections and experiences, thoughts, and love I and my colleagues have for you and for us on Earth. I hope you feel the jubilee, the rain coming in. We have a dream for life on Earth to thrive with us in it, living beautiful lives together. Can you imagine? So our mission in Technology of Self is to remind people that they are inherently advanced technologies and that every human being on Earth has a great potential to lead purposeful and passionately impactful lives in the most resonantly beautiful and harmonic way possible for thriving life. Thriving life. Our vision at Technology of Self is that pure human potential and healthy personal empowerment can aid us all in creating a natural harmony in all our relations on Earth and open us up to new capabilities and to innovations of our dreams, and that together we may live in paradise on Earth as ignited technologies of nature.